Right. Today, the U.S. Supreme Court delivered what is a major victory for fairness in college admissions and that entire process. 6-3 decision. The court struck down affirmative action, ruling that the use of race as a factor in college admissions is unconstitutional. Everyone agrees. This after a group of Asian American students filed a complaint against Harvard and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, alleging that they failed to employ race-neutral admissions practices. Now, the majority opinion delivered by Chief Justice John Roberts said that any student, quote, must be treated based on his or her experiences as an individual, not on the basis of race, highlighting the importance of this case and a rare move. Now, Justices Clarence Thomas and Sonia Sotomayor also and actually read their opinions from the bench. Now, with Justice Thomas declaring, quote, at all forms discrimination based on race, including so-called affirmative action, are prohibited under the U.S. Constitution. Now, Harvard did, in fact, release a statement following the decision, acknowledging that the court ruled their admissions policies did not comply with the 14th Amendment, the Equal Protection Clause in the Constitution and the Civil Rights Act. But Harvard isn't actually totally backing down. They may still consider how race impacts someone's life as part of their application process. And while the University of North Carolina said today's ruling was not the outcome they had hoped for, and, well, how did the left handle this news today? Well, about as predictable as you would expect. President Joey Biden delivered yet another very angry address. He's been very angry. I do want to remind everybody, this is the guy that worked with the former Klansman Robert KKK Byrd, who's the former Grand Poobah of the Klan. And in the 70s, they wanted to stop segregation in public schools because Joe said, his words, he didn't want public schools to become racial jungles. Now, anyway, here's Joe's, he's full of his struggles and ramblings and rantings and mumbling and bumbling and stumbling. You decide. Take a look.
Today, the court once again walked away from decades of precedent and as the dissent has made clear. The court has effectively ended affirmative action in college admissions, and I strongly disagree with the court's decision. The truth is, we all know it, discrimination still exists in America. Discrimination still exists in America. Discrimination still exists in America. Today's decision does not change that. I know today's court decision is a severe disappointment to so many people, including me. But we cannot let the decision be a permanent setback for the country.
Now, it was not just Joe Biden who had a meltdown over the court's ruling. The left, the mob, the media made one outlandish comment after another. Take a look at this.
The Supreme Court of the United States is stomping on the dreams of our young people.
This was just one remedy, affirmative action, the only remedy to the legacy of discrimination in admissions in American higher education. Only one remedy. And so here they've taken it away.
Look, it's heartbreaking for our democracy. Our democracy is stronger when our leadership is diverse.
This is a very serious change, and from my point of view, a tragedy.
The headline for today is Access and Opportunity Denied.
I think that this is tantamount to sticking a dagger in our back.
What isn't being talked about enough is the harm this is going to do for students, not just Black and Latino students, but white and Asian American students.
Is this leading to no women in colleges soon? Who knows?
Really, Whoopi? Seriously? Anyway, the left's meltdown didn't stop there. Michelle Obama releasing a statement following the decision saying that she is heartbroken. And while Senate Majority Leader Chuckie Schumer called it a, quote, giant roadblock in our country's march toward racial justice. But as always, the left is completely out of touch with everyday Americans. Take a look at your screen. According to a recent survey conducted by Pew Research, well, only 33% of Americans approve of colleges giving consideration to race and ethnicity during admissions, while just 20% of respondents said affirmative action makes the college admissions process more fair. And according to a new CBS News poll conducted earlier in June, 70% of Americans agree with today's ruling that the U.S. Supreme Court should not allow colleges to consider race in admissions. Now, while many on the left spent the day whining, complaining, crying, and screaming and yelling and using lots of hyperbole, many Republicans actually celebrated what was a victory for equity in college admissions and, frankly, for our Constitution. President Trump reacted on Truth Social today, calling it a great day for America. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis tweeted that the Supreme Court correctly upheld the Constitution with the decision. So let me be clear. This is a major victory for fairness in college admissions and the process of college admissions. And that is admitting somebody on their race is not only by definition a racist policy, you're institutionalizing discrimination, creating what is a blatantly unfair disadvantage for millions of hardworking students all across the country. And today's decision, well, that should put an end to that, although watch for Harvard to work an end around and try and squirrely around the new decision. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.